Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Flow Podcast. I am Sarah, and today I have to ask you one question before we do anything else.
Ooh, one question. I am already interested.
Have you ever known exactly what you wanted to say in English, but by the time you opened your mouth, the words were gone?
Oh, every single time I am nervous, the words just disappear.
They disappear. And then when the moment is over, they all come back. You think of the perfect sentence 5 minutes too late.
The 5-minute later sentence. That is the most frustrating feeling in language learning.
And today, we are going to talk about exactly why that happens. And more importantly, the secret to making English come out automatically, without thinking, without translating, without that horrible moment of silence.
Stay with us, because by the end of this episode, you are going to understand something that most English learners never figure out, and it is going to change everything.
Welcome, everyone. I am Sarah, and with me today is the brilliant, the energetic William.
Hello, everyone. I am so happy you are here with us today.
If you are new here, subscribe to English Flow Podcast right now. We make English feel natural and real every single week.
Okay, let us talk about this secret.
Let us flow. Let us start by understanding something very important. Why does English get stuck in the first place?
Because it is not about intelligence. I know people who are incredibly smart, and they still freeze when they try to speak.
Exactly. Freezing when you speak has nothing to do with how smart you are. It has everything to do with how you practiced.
What do you mean?
Think about something you do without thinking. Walking. You do not think, okay, left foot, then right foot, then left foot again. You just walk.
Because walking is automatic. I did it so many times that my brain stopped thinking about it.
Yes, and English can work exactly the same way, but only if you practice it the right way.
What is the wrong way?
The wrong way is to study grammar rules, memorize vocabulary lists, and then try to build sentences one word at a time. That is like trying to walk by thinking about every step.
It works, but it is very slow, and it falls apart the moment you are nervous.
It falls apart. Because when you are nervous, your brain doesn't have time to go through the rules. It needs something faster. It needs automatic English.
And automatic English is what we are building today, step by step. Keep listening.
And here it is, the secret to speaking English automatically.
Tell us. I have been waiting for this.
Native speakers do not speak in individual words. They speak in chunks.
Chunks?
Yes, a chunk is a group of words that always go together, like a team. They live together, they travel together, they always appear together.
Like, nice to meet you?
Perfect example. Nice to meet you is not 4 separate words. It is one chunk, one ready-made phrase. You do not build it every time. You just pick it up and use it.
So instead of thinking, okay, the word is nice, and the word is to, and the word is meet, you just say nice to meet you automatically.
Automatically, because your brain has stored it as one unit, one ready piece. And that is how all fluent speakers speak. They do not build sentences, they connect chunks.
So the secret to speaking automatically is learning English in chunks, not in single words.
That is exactly it. And when you make this one change, everything starts to feel faster, more natural, more like real speaking, and less like a grammar exercise.
This is genuinely a game changer. Stay with us, because now we are going to show you exactly how to use it.
Let me give you some of the most useful everyday chunks in English. Real ones, natural ones, the ones that come up in conversation again and again.
I am ready to learn. Give them to me.
Okay, chunk 1, to be honest with you. We use this when we want to share something real. To be honest with you, I was a little nervous today.
To be honest with you, I was not expecting this episode to be so helpful.
Perfect. Chunk 2, I have no idea. When you do not know something, I have no idea what time the shop closes.
I have no idea. I say this all the time, and now I know it is a chunk.
It is a chunk. Chunk 3, I was just about to. When you were going to do something, but something else happened first. I was just about to call you when you walked in.
I was just about to make coffee, and then the podcast started. Now the coffee is cold.
The cold coffee. Chunk 4, it turns out that. When something surprised you or was different from what you expected, it turns out that the restaurant was closed, so we went somewhere else.
It turns out that learning English in chunks is much easier than learning grammar rules.
You just used a chunk inside a sentence about chunks. That is beautiful. Chunk 5, the thing is. When you are about to explain something important. The thing is, I really want to improve my English, but I don't always have time.
The thing is, I think everyone can find 5 minutes a day, and 5 minutes of chunk practice is worth more than 1 hour of grammar study.
Yes! And one more, chunk 6. As far as I know, when you are not 100% sure, but you think something is true. As far as I know, the meeting is still on for tomorrow.
6 chunks. To be honest with you, I have no idea. I was just about to. It turns out that, the thing is, as far as I know. Say all 6 out loud, right now, slowly. These are your new automatic English tools.
Now, you know what chunks are, and you have 6 ready to use. But how do you build more? How do you grow your chunk library over time?
Because 6 chunks is a start, but we need a lot more than 6 to speak automatically.
You do, and here is how you do it. Step 1. Notice chunks when you hear them. When you are listening to a podcast, watching a film, reading in English, and you hear a phrase that sounds natural, write it down.
Just write it down?
Write the whole phrase, not just the new word, the whole phrase. Do not write result. Write, as a result of this, we decided to change our plan. The whole chunk, in context.
Because the context is what tells your brain when and how to use it.
Exactly. Step 2. Say your new chunk out loud 10 times. Slowly at first, and then a little faster. Until it feels smooth in your mouth. Until it feels like one thing, not many words.
This really works. I did this with I was wondering if, and after saying it slowly 10 times, it just started coming out automatically in real conversations.
Because your mouth learned it, not just your brain. Your mouth, your tongue, your breath, they all learned the shape of that phrase, and that is when it becomes truly automatic.
And step 3?
Step 3. Use your new chunk in a real sentence every day. Just once. One real sentence. Write it in your notebook. Say it to yourself in the morning. Use it in a conversation if you can.
Because using it is what moves it from your short-term memory to your long-term automatic memory, from something you have to think about to something that just comes out.
Notice chunks. Write the whole phrase. Say it out loud 10 times. Use it in a real sentence every day. That is how your automatic English grows, one chunk at a time. And this part is really important, because most people think repetition means saying the same word over and over again. But that is not the repetition that makes English automatic.
What kind of repetition does work?
Repetition in context. Using the same chunk in different sentences, in different situations, many times over many days.
Can you show us what that looks like?
Let us take the chunk, to be honest with you. Day 1, you hear it in a podcast. You write it down, you say it 10 times.
Day 2, you use it in your journal. To be honest with you, today was a hard day.
Day 3, you use it talking to yourself in the morning. To be honest with you, I am not sure what to have for breakfast.
That is a very real morning conversation.
Very real. Day 4, you use it in a real conversation. To be honest with you, I think this idea needs more work.
And by day 5, to be honest with you, just comes out, without thinking, without pausing, automatically.
That is the process. Hear it, write it, say it, use it, repeat it. Over days, not over hours. The brain needs time to make something automatic, and that is okay. Every day, a little bit more natural, until one day, it just flows.
And here is the most beautiful thing. Once a chunk becomes automatic, it stays automatic forever. You never unlearn it. It becomes a permanent part of your English. Yours, always.
Let us practice right now, together. I will say a situation, and William, you use one of the chunks we learned today. Ready?
Ready. Let us do it.
Situation 1. Someone asks you, do you know where the library is? And you are not sure.
As far as I know, it is on the main street near the park, but you might want to check.
Perfect. As far as I know, naturally, automatically, beautiful. Situation 2. A friend asks, what do you think about this new plan?
To be honest with you, I think it needs a little more thought, but I like the direction.
Yes, to be honest with you, naturally at the start. Situation 3. You were going to send a message, but then something happened before you could.
I was just about to send it, and then my phone died.
The classic, I was just about to, perfectly used. 3 situations, 3 chunks, all natural, all automatic. And you can practice this same way at home. Create your own little situations, use your chunks, say them out loud. That is how automatic English is built. Before we close, I want to say something to you. Something I really believe.
Go ahead.
The reason most people never reach automatic English is not because they are not trying hard enough. It is because they are working hard in the wrong way. Studying more grammar, memorizing more single words, and then wondering why speaking still feels difficult.
And the truth is, the change is so simple. Start with chunks. Build your chunk library slowly, one phrase at a time, one day at a time.
And something will start to shift. At first, just 1 or 2 phrases come out automatically, then 5, then 10, then 20. And one day, you will be in the middle of a conversation, and you will suddenly realize, I am not thinking about English anymore. I am just talking.
Just talking. That is the moment every English learner is working towards. And it is real. It happens. It will happen for you.
It will happen for you. Keep going.
And now, your challenge for this week. And this one is so simple, but so powerful.
Tell us.
This week, choose just 3 chunks from today. Any 3. To be honest with you, the thing is, it turns out that I have no idea. I was just about to, as far as I know.
Pick 3. Say each one 10 times slowly. Write 1 sentence with each one, and then use them in a real conversation this week.
And come back and tell us, did it feel more natural? Which chunk did you use first? Leave a comment below. We read every single one.
Because every comment you write in English is a chunk being used in context. And that is exactly the practice that makes English automatic.
Please subscribe to English Flow Podcast. Give this episode a like and share it with someone who keeps saying, I know English, but I just cannot get the words out fast enough.
Because today we gave them the answer. Chunks, not rules, not single words. Chunks.
I am Sarah.
And I am William.
Keep speaking, keep flowing, keep growing.